Once upon a time, there was a little engine called Tilly. She lived in a shed with Thomas and his fence person introduced her to. They said, "The driver can't drive you when you're wet. He wants dry working engines like us." Tilly knew they were joking, though she didn't like being reminded about her wet accident. Just then, I came along to start work. I looked at Tilly and said, "What's the matter? Are you feeling sad? Would you like to come out today?" And Tilly said, "Oh yes, please." So I lit the fire and made a nice lot of steam. Then I pulled the lever and Tilly puffed away, blowing a whistle. "Look at me!" The others watched her go, wishing her luck. Away went Tilly to get the coaches. "Tally-ho, off I go, putting coaches in a row." At last, Tilly found the coaches, and they said, "Hello, Tilly. We hope you don't bump and bang us about." "I won't," said Tilly. So she backed on them very gently, and the shunter fastened the coupling. The coaches were very pleased. "Thank you, Tilly. That was kind. We are glad you're taking us today." Then they went to the forest station, where the people were waiting. "Get in quickly, please," said Tilly. They got in quickly, and Tilly waited for the guard to blow his whistle and wave his green flag. She waited, and there was no whistle or green flag. Tilly didn't like being behind the times. "Peep, peep! Where is that guard?" I asked the station master. "Have you seen the guard?" "No." I asked the porter. "Have you seen the guard?" "Yes, last night." Tilly began to get cross. "Are we ever going to start?" she said. Just then a little girl shouted, "Here he comes!" And there the guard was, running down the road slope with his flags in one hand and a sandwich in the other. He ran onto the platform, blew his whistle, and jumped in the van. Tilly puffed off. "Here we go!" She did have a happy day. All the children ran to wave as she went past, and met new and old friends at each station. She worked so hard that I promised to take her out again next day. "I'm going out again tomorrow," she told the other engines that night in the shed. "What do you think of that?" But she didn't hear what they thought, for Tilly was sleeping, pleased to be mended. Be kind to your web-footed friends, for a duck may be somebody's mother. Be kind to your friends from the swamp, where the weather is cold and damp. Be kind to your friends at the pond, for that goose may be some bird's brother. Be kind to the frogs and those with the fins, so they want you to come back again. Be kind to your web-footed friends, for a duck somebody's mother. Be kind to your friends from the swamp, where the weather is cold and damp. Be kind to your friends at the pond, for the goose may be some bird's brother. Be kind to the frogs and birds with the fins, so they'll want you to come back again. Be kind to your web-footed friends, for a duck may be somebody's mother. Be kind to your friends from the swamp, where the